Hey guys, welcome back to some more Deep Rock Galactic. So tonight we're going to be retiring the Gunner, which is basically entering Prestige mode. So first of all, let me show you something that I don't think many of the streamers actually bothered to show you, and it's the Memorial Hall. So let's have a look. Now of course, bear in mind this is an early access game, so this area is completely finished, but every character I have other than the Engineer, who's level 18, is level 20. So I've got them all ready for retirement mode. As you can see right here, this is just a regular rock statue. These guys are all gold, however. So I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen when we actually enter retirement mode. But this is the Gunner. This is who we're going to be playing as in a minute. So yeah, do have a look at this sort of thing. If you ever, even watch somebody else, having retired their characters already, ask them to go to the Memorial Hall and see what's changed. I think that's something that people tend to miss out on. So let's go switch over to the Gunner. Now, a lot's actually changed since I actually last played this on stream, because I've actually played it a lot myself. So, this is the Engineer. I have actually modified him a little bit. I actually kind of like his basic armor a lot more than some of the other stuff you can get. However, this is the Gunner. I've got the most badass setup I can think of. He looks really cool. Let me just show you the other ones. We've got the Scout. I've got in the fancy armor, same as the Gunner's most fancy armor. I think it's like the Mark II suits. They look very, very cool. The Driller, I don't really like the Mark II suit on him, so I've got the Mark I, which looks a lot simpler, which I prefer. Of course, the Engineer's just got the basic armor on. No upgrades there. I've just given him a fancy beard. So, Gunner it is. Now, this is going to be completely new to me. And just so you know, in the top right-hand corner, that is my player level. The player level is going to keep going up and up and up. That doesn't reset. But if you enter retirement mode, the Gunners go back to level 1, or whoever you retire is going to go back to level 1. All your upgrades will reset, and you're essentially leveling up the character once more. Now, there are certain upgrades you can only buy if your player level is high enough. So if I actually go to the vanity shop and show you, the only one in the game at the moment is level 26 needed. Now, I can only get to level 26 if my Engineer is level 20. Like, all your characters are level 20, then your player level should be level 26. So, that'll be what you get. However, gold skin, honestly, I really couldn't care. Also, you can't see the skin of most of my characters anyway. So, let's get started, shall we? Here we go, Gunner. Now, think like the set of levels you actually start with at the beginning of the game. You have to go through a set of levels to basically get through the whole retirement phase. So, you're essentially, before you can actually retire, there's some missions you have to do before they'll let you. So, let's accept the assignment. Okay. As I said, this is entirely new to me, so... Lock the option to retire and start over the Gunner from the character selection terminal. This is the only way to play a rank is... blah, 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 blah. Now, the reason why I'm actually retiring them all, because you might say, well, why are you going to bother doing that? Is quite simply, let's see if I can actually show you somewhere. Yeah, here we go. This, right here. Retire the Gunner once to unlock an extra perk slot. It is always going to be worth retiring all of your characters at least once. The extra perk slots are really, really useful. Like, for example, I've got some perks on here that are amazing. I've got one more slot to get, which is going to be basically through the in-game achievements. So... it seems our first mission is on Magma Core. Alright, now can I do this with other players? It seems like I can, so we're going to. Honestly, I think I like playing this game with randoms more than I do solo. Sometimes you get some kind of very annoying people, but hey, welcome to the internet, so let's do this. I'm actually kind of surprised it's just letting you do a mission. I mean, obviously, same with the starter ones, it's just a selection of missions, but it's not making me select particular difficulties or anything else, so... Hey, Vuka. You can complete retirement missions with any character except the last solo mission. Okay, fair enough. Feel free to join me, of course. I'm going to be retiring all of the characters bar the Engineer. I don't know how long this is going to take, so we'll see. So apparently, people have been going through the whole retirement set of missions really, really quickly, which isn't what they intended, so I'm just looking forward to getting this done before the next patch comes in, which is the gun patch, which I'm also looking forward to, but I'd rather get my leveling done before they actually slow things down, so Apocabloom and Morkite. Okay then. So first things first, let's have a good look around the room we spawned in. Something that not enough people actually do.
Deposit your quota of Morkite into the mule, we'll send a drop pod to get you out. Good luck.
I think people get a bit too happy and tend to run off into the next area first. I also like to just play with people who know what they're doing. Some people just like running off and going somewhere else. I think you just gotta... You don't necessarily need to like rush all of the missions in this game, but I think taking your time to actually go through all the different areas and exploring everything and getting all the resources you can is the way to do it.
I called for Molly.
So no, I've been playing this game a lot in the past week. You do tend to see basically just a variety of what the players in this game are like. Some people just want to do the main two objectives and then they're done, they don't want to do anything else. Some people will only do the main objective, then start getting complaining when you're like, no, I want to do the secondary objective. It's like, yeah, but you can finish the mission now, I want to go. It's like, oh god. And some people just don't seem to want to leave. They want to explore absolutely everything and do everything they can. Those are more the types of players I prefer to play with, because I also like to try and get as much out of each level as I can.
I got the deposit.
So of course, Bosco is going to be disappearing in a second. We've got Vuka joining us from chat. Here he is. I thought it's quite interesting. Hang on, where's Bosco? Or has he gone already? I think he's disappeared already. Because the thing about Bosco is as soon as... Okay, there goes Bosco. I was going to say, as soon as somebody else joins in, Bosco disappears. He doesn't just disappear though, he also explodes.
Rock and stone, brother.
So, let's have a look around. Now, also, I think retiring gives you a different border around your character. I get the feeling Vuka's actually retired quite a few times with his scout. Either that or it's just your player level. But we'll see. Alright. I've also started to find out a really easy way to solo all of the Dreadnought missions. Because typically you play them with other people because it's like... Well, it's a lot easier to kill them with multiple people, right? Because of course you have to shoot the Dreadnoughts in the ass. It's the only way they take damage. They don't take them in the face like the Praetorians do. However, there's actually a very easy way to kill them. A very easy way to kill them solo. And all you need is a doorway. Like for example, you know where we just came through to this area? By mining through? That little doorway is all you need. Because as long as there's like no way it can get through, Dreadnoughts are fucking massive, okay? That's why I need a way down here. Yeah, Dreadnoughts are massive things, and they can't fit through tiny gaps like that. So all you need is a gap like that. You move through, get the Dreadnought to come over to you, then you back away, it'll go, oh, I can't fit through that hole. Then it'll turn around, and then you just blast it in the ass. And as soon as it starts getting a bit too far away from you, you go through the doorway again, the Dreadnought goes, oh, he's actually right behind me. We'll turn around, you get it to come towards you, keep backing away, backing away, backing away. Go back inside, and then it goes, oh, no more room. Turns around, blast it in the ass again. That's what you just keep on doing. Just rinse and repeat. Right, now what I'm actually trying to do is find a way down that's actually going to be good for me and anyone else who doesn't have a grappling hook. Because I don't want to go down if I don't have to, but at the same time I think there's a lot of Apocabloom and stuff down there. So I'm going to keep having a bit of a run around here. See what we can do up here before we actually start going down. So of course, we're not on any sort of time limit here, so we can take our time.
Found something!
Oh, those are plants, right. They actually look quite a lot like Apocabloom. So excuse me on that one. Now, are we going to be... Hello. Are we going to be coming back up here? I don't think we are, but of course there's the entire bottom plane of this actual room that we've not actually seen yet. So of course we're going to be coming back here. So we're going to dig through that. So I'm going to come down here and see what we can see. Is there anything down here we can actually collect? I think Vuka's actually done a pretty good exploration of this lower area, so we should not miss anything. But one thing I did notice on the map is there was sort of this area over here that I don't think's been explored yet, but as now. So let's have a good look. Is there anything down here we can grab before going back up? That's one Apoca Bloom, I think. Yep, there it is.
I'm having the best time of my life right now.
That brings us to 7 when I hand this in. I'm only going to do a quick run around because I think Vuk's actually explored all of it for me. That's the thing about one of the reasons I like scouts is they're so quick to just run around and collect everything. So quick. Right.
Mark!
Yeah, he can go get that one. That one take him on to get, and let's go back up. Also hand these in as well. Alright, and let's keep exploring. I would like to try and explore everywhere if I can. If we really don't need to, then I'll decide when we get there. Like, if we complete all of the objectives and we're just like miles away from exploring the entire caverns, then I might consider just sort of leaving early, but I do like to try and have a look around and find what we can. It's more, how long is it going to take us to explore everywhere? Because some of these caverns are fucking huge. I don't want to spend ages running around possibly finding nothing. I've gone in the wrong direction. No, hang on. Get out of here. Okay. Just a bit further down. It's hard to tell if some of these things are dead or not. Okay, there we go. Right. Certain biomes I also find a lot easier to do than others, like the fact that we've got a Apoca Bloom to collect on this, and most of the plants on the walls kind of look like a Apoca Bloom from a distance. It's a bit confusing. Honestly, I think Fossil is by far the hardest one to actually do, for me at least, because the fossils just look like rocks. I mean, hell, that's what they kind of do. They have a very, very faint glow to them. So sometimes you can see them from a distance, but sometimes you just can't. 2 dirt hallways. Oh wow, yeah, he's actually found a huge part of the map over there. And of course, this is another thing. If he's like really far ahead of me doing all the exploring, that's also completely fine. I don't mind if somebody has explored everywhere. That is true. They are usually quite linear. It is actually depends on the cave difficulty level.
Up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
Yes, we do. All right. Don't know how much we're going to be hanging around there, though. So we can quite easily just defend ourselves from up here. And before the swarm actually starts, though, he's got that huge room over there. Let's just go this way. Keep going this way. We've got some health here, so we should be fine. We're only on like a challenge difficulty, which is essentially normal difficulty. Difficulties, what I always play on. I actually find the hard difficulty ridiculously hard to play on sometimes. But unless you've got a good team with you, it's actually pretty challenging. Even though this mode is called challenging mode. I don't know why they went and did that. It's also why retirement mode, I kind of get what they call the retirement mode, because the idea is that technically the character you're currently playing as is basically gone. You're playing as a new character, but obviously you keep your same name and stuff like that. But it just seems odd because every other game basically calls this prestige mode, which is why I put prestige in the stream title, just so people know what the hell I'm talking about. Right, 13 out of 15, so we've nearly done that. We actually haven't found any more kites at all, which is actually quite rare, considering how much exploring we've done.
Here, have a bullet in the face.
So, we've actually been very unfortunate so far. Now, of course, if we get to a certain point and we still haven't found any more kite, there's probably all of it in one place.
The stream of incoming enemies is practically eradicated, and
Yeah,
you're
so I
still
figured we're
alive.
basically done
Well
here.
done.
Ow! Fuck. Ow! I guess we were just way too close to that fire there. Didn't think we were. Right, I double back and actually get healed. I was not expecting that. Okay, there we go.
I ordered a resupply.
Hang in there.
Yeah.
I will stay around for one of these. I haven't already used that much. Alright, so we're basically going to go through this huge tunnel here, which has mainly been explored, and there's dirt right at the end. Right at the end. So we're going to grappling up. We're going to zip line up with that. We're going to keep on digging. And I guess this place has actually been explored already. Way away from that, okay.
So long, suckers!
Make sure I can get... Oh, there's a pocket bloom down there. I saw that.
Bring it, Beckers!
Light is up.
Where was it? Let's see if I can see it from here. Great. This is the thing, though. There's actually a lot more than 15 pocket bloom on this level. So we'll find some more. Damn. I wonder what reload does. It cools the gun down. There it is.
Found the pocket bloom!
That's where it was. Okay, so... Actually, that area to the side hasn't been explored. There's actually... This is actually in a big plus shape. Right, I tell you what, we need to do some exploring then. Let's see, over here... I jumped this, didn't I? Very not a smart move, but... Yeah, over here, there's this side. Let's check it out. Nope, nothing. And then there's the opposite side. Ow! Ow! Jeez, that does a lot of damage. Burn me to death at this rate. Oh great, I'm nearly dead. Okay. He's basically checked that out, so we're gonna go up
Secondary objective
here.
completed. Fine job.
And there we go. Secondary is done. And oh, finally some more kites. Here we go.
There's more kite
There's
here.
some over there, and there's some over here, which is a lot easier to get to.
I called for the mule.
Yeah, this is doable. I don't know how we're going to get up there. I could try and zip line it. Is it too steep? There we go.
Here
'Cause
I
of course
come.
you can't like look directly up and do it. Just see what both of us can actually do and just get it all down there. There we go.
Come here.
Try not to take full damage. There we go. Do some health as well. Okay, so that brings us to 103. We've got to get 250.
Red sugar here, but watch it. It's highly
Ooh,
addictive.
nice.
Never felt better.
That's what my next two perks are going to be. I don't know. It's going to be a long time since I actually unlock the final perk slot. That's 25 KPI points.
Just take your sweet time,
essentially
old
achievement
lady.
points.
I've got all day.
It's take a long time to get. As for just finishing all these missions, we can easily do that in one session, I think. How long it's going to take, though, I don't actually
Yeah,
know.
give me some sugar. Molly, come here.
There we go. Very nice. Ah, hang on.
Feeling much better now. I need the mule
Come here.
right here, right now.
There we go. We caught most of that. Seriously, get out my face.
Come and get me, you disgusting bug.
There we go.
Depositing.
No, I'm not getting very much, but... Now, there's actually a layer below this one. entire huge cave, which we're actually going to come across if we keep going, so let's keep doing that. And of course, it is worth collecting a Pocket Bloom still, as long as you don't put too much effort into it, because it's still worth XP. Not much, but still. I'm going to keep running around, and eventually we're going to come across this lower level. If there's anything left by the time I get there. Is this it? It will be in a second.
Flares up! Watch the spitballer!
Ah, spitballers, okay. Just chill there. There's another way you can do it. You can also mine it out and let all the extra stuff drop on the floor next to you, but I don't like doing that just in case you like one lands somewhere and you don't know where it's gone.
It's a spitballer!
Now, what you can actually do is shoot the spit out of the air when it fires at you.
There's an Apoca Bloom here!
It's actually more than one. Oh god, yeah, okay, right. You have to be careful with this. Let's see. And this is actually a dead end. There's actually...
More
say that.
Time to earn your paycheck, team. Got a doozy of a swarm underway.
Right, I'm doing that just in case this whole area sets on fire again. I can quickly get out of here.
Molly is on the way. Down it goes!
Good work. Objective has been achieved. Call the drop pod when you're ready to leave.
Right, we've basically explored
Molly!
most of this
Over
area,
here.
but not all of it, I don't think. Oh god, So we've not found any special resources at all.
Good work. Sending in the drop pod.
Okay, let's see. Is there anywhere we haven't been? Oh well, let's just start running, I guess. Oh, calling the drop pod ends the swarm. I did not know that.
Drop pod has arrived. The mule has been called back.
Right, it's a simple run back, so let's just get started on it. I have no grappling hook. I could probably zip line something fancy, but
minutes.
just get moving.
Oh yeah!
Okay, so it's over there.
Lighting!
And why not? Make sure you do like a particular jump there and you can actually catch most of it in the air.
Lighting up! Let's get out of this hill.
Okay, drop pod's not far away. One thing I loved about playing the driller is the fact you can just drill in a straight line directly to the drop pod. Where is it?
Yeah.
Okay, keep going round, we'll get there eventually. Basically like a big coil all the way up and we'll eventually get to the top. We're not exactly in any danger. I think once I've retired these characters, I think I'll get the extra sprint speed one.
In T-minus 4
I mean, fully
minutes.
upgraded, it's only 12%, but it does mean on these type of situations you can actually just get there quicker. And of course, it also means...
It's too far!
Too far.
Lights up! Go,
No,
go, go!
okay.
Drop pod isn't waiting forever!
Well, of course, on these types of missions, it means you can get back safer. And of course, you'll be able to run faster than
Light is
everything,
up.
so...
It can't reach that far!
Was it 30 feet? 40 feet?
It can't reach
35?
that far!
Bring the
Oh,
pack!
laters!
That's all you got, you slippery shit!
Now, if you're hit by air damage, shots from things that like through the air, it will actually make you fall off that. So hang on, let me just hand this in.
Breaking on the faucet!
And we're done.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 3
Let's
minutes.
leave this hellhole! Rock and stew!
The
Leave
mule
no
has been
drop.
Nice.
successfully retrieved.
That was nice,
Make
quick
it
and
snappy,
simple.
team. The drop pod won't hang around forever.
How we like it. Now the sad thing is you're actually not getting any XP for this, which is why I'm actually kind of annoyed we didn't find any special minerals. Oh, we did actually. Okay, I take that back. Looks like Vuka found something. That's good though. So of course, all we're gaining from this basically is credits and whatever resources we collect. So finding lots of gold and extra minerals is actually good.
Well done.
1 of 5 complete. I'll tell you what, I'll let him actually speak next time, but basically I already know what we're going to be doing. Magma core again. Alright. This one we're finding different
Mission
parts
selected
for the
and
mule.
locked in. Time to board the drop pod.
There is actually something I want to just go and quickly show you something. Like things I've found out in the past week. Is these drinks actually give you something. For example, Dark Morkite, extra 20% Morkite mine, so you can actually do those missions quicker. Red Rock Blaster is 30% extra health. Skull Crusher Ale is plus 50% pickaxe damage. Find crafted minerals equals find X hazard level. Yeah, you do find more stuff on the more dangerous levels, but it's nice to always get something out of it, you know? The only thing I don't know is what does Leaf Lover's Special, Glyphid Slammer, and Oily Oath Brew do? I have no idea what these ones actually do, because it doesn't actually tell you. All I do know is that there was someone who I was playing some level with, just some random person, who always bought those ones and not the other ones. And all it does is make your vision go all woozy. You just keep seeing double as if you're drunk. It's like, I can get it if they made one drink that did that, but I don't know what those other 3 actually do. So I'm guessing one of them just does make you drunk, just, you know, for the fun of it. But what the other 2 do, I don't know, because it doesn't actually say. I could always check the wiki for it, but I prefer if it actually just tells you. Leaf Lover Special removes the drunk effect. Okay, so one of them gives you the drunk effect, one of them takes it away. Fair enough. That makes sense. What does the other one do? Right. Let's have a good look.
This is a salvage mission. A previous crew lost their mini-mules that dropped
Size, we know at least where we're going.
in this cave.
It's all over there.
Find and repair the lost
You know what actually I
mules,
don't
get the
like,
drop
that
pod
really I think we need to
operational,
put in this
and
game,
return to
is
base.
some sort of
Expect
icon that
heavy
shows where
infestation,
drop pods
try
are.
not to mess it
Not
up like
like
your
regular
former
drop pods,
colleagues.
like ammo ones. If you do a supply drop, you should always be able to see on the map where it is, in case you need to double back and actually collect it later on. It's quite annoying that you can never see it. That's also unfortunate. Okay, there's Nitro, but I think we'll do fine without it. Considering how high up that is, we don't have an engineer, so... Oh! Grab on a fossil as well. Nice find. See what I mean? I didn't even see that at all. Anyway, what are we doing? Let's get a start on this. So, lots of running through corridors. Honestly, when I tend to play this game by myself, I tend to stick to... Oh, excuse me. Don't know what that was, that just killed my voice. Maybe the game doesn't want to tell you what I do in my own time in this game. Oh. Salvaging mini mules gives you extra nitro and gold. Okay. But yeah, I tend to stick to the simpler missions when I'm playing by myself. And when I mean by myself, I don't necessarily mean in solo, when I'm playing like not on stream.
Lighting! Kill it before somebody gets hurt!
Okay, there's actually loads of minerals I can see around here. This is a good area because we're doing a lot of playing now in this part of the level. The drop pod's literally just over there. So there's some gold, there's some bismol. That's always good. Oh, hello. So we're not going to pick up anything for a while, as in arms-wise. We're just going to collect as many of the minerals around here as we can. Oh, I don't know what that was. Have I got something trapped down my throat?
I'm not scared of you!
Now, I'm actually quite happy about this level because loads of magnite, loads of bismol, and so far we've had a good amount of gold, so that's always good. Shit. However, having spent the past 2 days playing engineer, and of course we don't have any lovely Bosco with us. I'm starting to realise why I actually don't mind playing Engineer so much. Because with Engineer I was like, I don't like using the turrets very much, but these past couple of days, when I've just been trying to get Engineer up to level 20, I'm actually becoming more accommodating to the Engineer now. And in situations like this, where you're trying to mine something and things keep attacking you all the time, it is so goddamn useful to have those turrets defending it. It really is. Okay, that's one. I'm mainly looking for stuff right now.
Well done.
So, off that goes. These are also useful to carry around as torches. You have to keep throwing flares everywhere. You chuck one of these to somewhere dark, as long as you know you can get it back. They're actually just useful to have around. Because if you're not playing the scout, and you don't have the flare gun, these are just very useful to have with you. Oh, that's not good, not good, not good, not good.
Guys,
Okay, we're fine.
Look over here.
Right. Is that another leg down there? Can't exactly tell. Fossil. Let's see. Yep. Another fossil. Right. Let's see what we can find down here. Oh god. Now everything's attacking me. Just have to. Seriously, when you've got no shield, those things will whittle you down. It's really annoying. Right. I don't think these are actually going to get up there. Oh well. What else we can find down here? Careful. Dirt. Where does that go? It actually doesn't go anywhere, it just goes up to the pod, so I will actually mine this. At least dig at it. Just so we have a way to get around. If I just sort of go up. I know, not really necessary, I could use the zip lines again, but we have a direct way to get to the pod. Also, just a bit of knowledge for you. There is zero collision between any sort of resource you're carrying and the bottom drill part of the pod, which means if you drop like say a chunk of GGs or I don't know, a huge chunk of like compacted gold or something, it will roll underneath the pod. It will do that, and you can't get it back unless you dig all the way underneath the pod to try and find it. That really pissed me off, and it really shouldn't, because it was only like one Enor pearl I found that did that, but oh my god, it was annoying. Considering I'd spent like ages trying to carry it all the way there. I can't really see where I am. Okay, right, let's go this way. I'm actually going in the wrong direction. Doesn't help. There we go. Alright. So now we're basically up by the pod. So let's see if we can actually get up here. There we go. And we don't actually have anything here, do we? We don't have any legs. I don't know how many more we need. So first of all, do some mining.
Much better.
Now 4 out of 10, I've got 2, which means we still need 4 fossils left. As for where we're going to find them, I don't know. Right. Let's get a better viewpoint of this place. So what we need is legs. And there's actually a bunch of legs like down here. Yeah, it is right there, so hang on. go. I'll take too much fall damage, but 1, 2, and there we go. Gotta catch that one fast. Right, that's all the legs we need. Just gotta get them up there now. The only thing is that if you don't have all the fossils by this point... Oh, that's all we need, we just needed the one. Okay, if we don't have all the fossils by this point, we're not actually going anywhere else. Like, this is the room we stay in, unless we decide to not do this now and come back later.
Well done. Mule repaired.
And are there any fossils around here? I've got no fucking clue. Where's that come up here? I'm worried about there's huge cracks in the ground up here when that happens. Now I could press that, but for now I'm thinking, where else could we go that might have fossils? There's only certain things that certain actual different classes can do. Fortunately we have a scout with us, so that exploration is basically being done by him.
I need to get closer. Here I come.
Got him? Nice. Very well done. This is the thing, this is where having a very well-rounded team is actually very useful. And I kind of still stick by it. I think the only one you don't really need that much is the driller.
Secondary objective completed.
I don't think you need them that much.
Follow Molly!
Just helps speed things along a bit.
The mules are heading back. Follow them, and let's get that drop pod fixed. Remember, you can always deposit on the side of the drop pod.
So he's going to go in there, and then we're going to repair this thing. But first, yes, we do actually need some more ammo and stuff. Let's see. We've also got enough for another
All
one.
mules
Getting more ammo.
Now
Which we ain't
get the
gonna
pod
need,
working. First, establishing a proper connection between the pod and the space rig. Set up the uplink.
I don't know if it actually works any faster if someone else helps you do this, because it doesn't seem to, but might as well.
Uplink ready. Triangulation
There we go.
initiated. Do not leave the triangulation zone, or we will lose the connection. We only got one shot
Okay, I
at
was
this.
going to say, yeah, we need some actual light around here. Hello.
Die, monsters!
Let's show them some pain!
Right, let's keep our eyes out.
Triangulation at
Some things might
50%.
just spawn next to us, which is kind of annoying. Another thing about the engineer is you just put the turrets down and then just kind of let them do most of the work. Problem is with being the engineer though, is I've kind of got into this very lazy idea of, the turrets will do it. I'm not playing as the engineer now, so... Ready. Also nice not having to actually reload my gun for a while, you know?
Almost there.
Meet your maker, Crate!
Okay, nearly done. I've never actually failed one of these. I don't really know what actually happens, because there's only one chance at it. So, basically, you have to stand outside, like, the entire area for a while until the actual bar depletes down to 0.
Stand by, sending in fresh fuel cells for the drop pod.
Right, where's the next drop coming in? Ah, there, okay, that's basically next to, our supply drop anyway, which is what I was going to say. Like, we could always drop another one if it was, like, over here, just so we've got some resources next to us.
Fuel cells have arrived. Get them set up.
Get on this. Oh, still going for the resupply, okay.
Is on the way.
I suppose there's actually, as far as I'm aware, there's no actual downside to doing it.
Fuel cells charging. Stay close.
You don't
keep them
lose XP
operational.
for actually
We're
putting
expecting
a,
an increase in hostiles.
like a resupply drop down, you don't lose anything at all. Because XP is calculated by how much you've mined and actually stored. How much you've mined and how much you've stored. Of course, if you've mined and given the stuff to Molly, that's how you can afford to use it in the first place, you know.
Ouch, ouch, ouch.
Don't like being next to ledges.
Fuel cells at 75%. You're almost there.
I'd say the most difficult ones
Oh, I got it!
could be... That's a good question, actually. What are the most difficult ones? Because mining ones are easy, egg collection is easy. Saying that, I don't know if it changes in hard difficulties. I'd probably say like fighting the dreadnoughts is probably the most difficult ones. Just because of how much it drains your ammunition, so if you didn't find enough nitrate, you could actually be out of ammo pretty quick.
Fuel cells fully charged. Drop pod engine powering up.
Like, I actually find these ones very easy to do. Just like getting some mules operational like that, really. Hello.
Pod reactor spooling up.
Hey, to each their own though. I'm saying that like I never really play this game on harder difficulties than this, so.
Onboard mainframe booting.
Also, something I need to get into the habit of is I tend to just switch weapons and things like that based on sound, and I'm used to doing that in Payday.
Orbital trajectory.
Thing is though, is in this game is once you finish the reload animation and sound, then you get the actual stuff. Also, there's just gold lying around here, so there we go.
Powering
Something actually
radiation
explode and reveal that for us. Also, like, you just remind me, Buka, the thing about the Iron Will effect that's really useful, as long as Iron Will is still active, you get inside the pod and the doors close, so basically the mission ends, it doesn't matter how long Iron Will lasts, that counts as you surviving. Because it was only a couple of days ago I got into the pod, the doors closed, then Iron Will ran out and I died. And I was like, oh no, this is going to fail mission? Nope. As long as you're alive, or standing up basically, when you go inside here, and then it closes, so like, now, the mission's over from here. It doesn't matter if you just die in here. I mean, I imagine you're actually invulnerable the moment the actual mission is over, but still. So we didn't get a huge amount of credits, but we got the secondary objective, that's something, and we got some Magnite as well. Glad I actually found that huge chunk of gold at the end. I guess something actually exploded. Yeah, what I mean is if you've got Iron Will active, even if you die, you still actually count as surviving the mission. Like, as long as you're standing up because of Iron Will, and the mission ends, then the game just calculates it as survival, which is actually pretty good. Right. What's our next one? Glacial strata and egg collection. No, you have to stay in the drop pod. Basically, if something like gets you to 0 health, and then you run in the drop pod with anyone else, the door will start closing, like, right, mission is over. Then you'll die, because of course Iron Will only lasts a certain amount of time. However, the moment the game calculated the mission was over, you were still technically alive because Iron Will was active. That's the interesting part. Right, collecting eggs.
Come
so it
on,
shouldn't
you
actually take
lazy
that long.
bastards! We've got a job to do.
Alright,
Suit up. Let's
I don't think you need to do anything, so let's just get in
By
here.
the beard!
And we could also buy ourselves a drink to up the extra buffs, but I don't know. I don't think there's really any point unless you're actually playing high difficulty just to give yourself any bonuses and things like that. Like, some missions can be quite difficult, so you might think, well, The extra health is worth it. But, I don't know, we'll see. Like, I think once I've actually retired all my characters, and I'm playing with the extra perks a lot, I might start trying harder difficulties just to see what it's like. I don't want to waste my minerals for now. My credits.
Let's get the job done! Light is up!
Too shit in here. I can see him, oh god.
Egg collection time, team. 18 eggs. Company wants them. Don't ask
Oh,
why.
shit. Ooh! Let's not stay stood in there. Right, what I'm actually trying to look for, once I've actually got them. You've got 2 eggs already, right. Because you can actually be attached... Oh, for fuck's sake. You can actually be attached in the same starter room to a number of eggs. In fact, all 4... Well, not all 4. Like, 4 of the eggs are actually in this room that we've started in. There's also a fuck ton of resources in here as well. Because there's the eggs. Let's tell you what.
Donkey,
The other one is busy, so I'll get started on that. There's also the gold up there. Now we can get up there. There's 1.
You're a good
That's
mule,
2.
Molly.
And 3.
Fuck! Let's clear them out.
Oh, cave leeches. I fucking hate cave leeches. They're really annoying. Okay, Bulu caps is our secondary, and there's 1. I can actually... Oh, come on. Oh, there's 1. Right, the other egg is actually over there. So let's actually get started and get some resources. 1.
Roll back to hell.
Right.
Where is that damn mule?
Yeah.
Time to find Molly. God damn it.
Okay, there's also some gold I want to grab. Having an engineer to like drop a platform for you was actually super useful. You can actually manage it with a zipline if you're careful where you place it. So, let's have a look. Where was it? It's actually over there. Oh, well, first of all, there's this one. Is it more nitro? Yeah, we do actually need this kind of stuff.
On legs. Where is it?
Let's see, where are the other eggs? In fact, I get the feeling that Vuka's going to be actually collecting all of them. Okay, if it's if you can't see the last egg, this is actually a very common thing. It'll be inside a pillar. Because of course, for those who don't know, you can only see on the map if you see like backwards through walls. That's how you can see into the cave, but then if I do that, you can still see the side of the cave, right? So if you can't see an egg, because you can see eggs like you can see yourself, that means somewhere there is a pillar with an egg inside it, because that means that you can't see backwards through the texture, if that makes sense. In fact, I can see the 2 eggs that are near you. Let's see, this pillar? It's actually really hard to find if it's inside a pillar somewhere, because it could be anywhere really. Where's Molly? Oh god. It is annoying, but we'll find it eventually. I've kind of stolen Molly from you, haven't I? Get there eventually.
I got the deposit.
Just sit down there, would you? There you go. Right, we can actually get down there. That's also another thing. You can also just look for it. You just find the huge chunks of gooey biomass, and if there's like a spot that's sort of beeping, you can beeping's probably the wrong word, since it doesn't make any noise, but you know, it's sort of like pulsating like a heart, then you know, right, that's where the last one is. So you can always find the biomass on the actual map, because there'll always be like a sphere in it. Need this nitro, we'll actually be done with this pretty soon.
I'm full. Where's Molly?
Bother capturing all that. Right, he's actually bothered Molly to go collect all the eggs for him, so I'll leave him with that. Let's see. It's kind of Bulu caps we're looking for. So we actually need 20 of them, so it'll take a bit of time to get.
All eggs collected. Management will be pleased. Escape pod button is activated.
That's all the eggs. Okay, guess you found it.
I need the mule right here.
Yeah,
right.
this is actually a lot of gold. So we'll collect some extra resources, hopefully find some of the rarer ones as well.
I should call for the mule.
Actually, we do have enough space for all this gold. Deep pockets is something I actually considered getting as one of the extra perks, but honestly, you can manage without it. Where haven't we been? Let's see, we've got 6 Bulu caps on us. We need 5 more. And I haven't even left the starting area yet.
I need to get closer.
Okay, I think I've done a good search of the starting area now. I can actually move on. Oh, what was that? I saw a Bulu cap over there. Right, where are we actually going to go? Okay, he's going to full loop of that, so we need to go down. This could get awkward. Oh, especially if we fall off, it can. We're fine.
I need a damn minecart on legs. Where is it? I'm totally loaded.
Not having space for anything else. So Molly needs to get over here. So if we go straight ahead, we can dig through there into the space we've actually never been to yet. I'll just mark where I'm tending to go.
Another day at the office.
Okay. Let's also collect all the other stuff that's lying around on the floor, because we might as well. Otherwise it's just wasted. Okay, that saved a bit of time. Okay, I heard him pick up a Bulu cap, which means there is actually stuff in here.
Just
heavy
take
snow.
your sweet time, old lady. I've got all day.
We got lots of gold. Could you remind me how you actually do that really fast mining thing? Is it... Yeah, I actually can't remember. I know you told me how to do it, which would be really useful. Super. That, I think it's like at least like 1.5 times faster.
Move your tin ass over here and
Fast
hurry,
mining is a
please.
script. Okay. So it's technically not something you're supposed to be able to do.
A swarm is heading your way. Load up.
Okay. Press RMG, then Q. Right mouse button, yeah, I figured that's what you meant.
Swarm! It's a big one, team!
Thing is, I can't remember what Q actually does, because of course I redid all my controls. I think it gets the control tool out. I think that's what Q used to do.
I called for Molly.
Because for me, Q is like call Molly.
Sending in the drop
Oh god,
starting the
now's not a good time.
This is it, team. Do us proud. Well done. Secondary objective completed.
Yeah, we need to move.
Drop pod arrived. Mule is returning to LZ.
Thank you for cancelling
Follow the
the
mule. It's heading for the drop
swarm. I was in a bit of trouble
Drop
there.
pod departing in T minus
hurry,
5 minutes.
Void is up.
Whereabouts is it? Okay, right. That's not a good place to actually put it, but okay.
We need to dig here.
We're going down.
We better hurry.
Flares up.
Here we go.
Oh, so she's just back here.
Lighting up. See here. Let there be light. Light is up.
Yeah. I think I'm going to be getting used to this fast mining thing. You know, it would be nice if that was actually a perk. Brilliant.
No ammo left.
Depositing.
Perk to mine faster? I'd take it.
Fall back to the drop pod.
One at a time. There we go.
Hurry up. Drop pod isn't hanging around forever. Rock and stone, brother.
Rock Galactic,
And mission complete.
Drop pod will
It's
leave
number
with
3
all
done. I've
without you.
only, I'll say that we're shooting it about an hour into the stream, so. Okay, 15 egg hunts completed. Okay, we actually got some decent resources there, so that's something. I can also show you just how far away we are from actually getting the next perk slot through the achievement points.
Job done.
Yep, job done indeed. Right,
Milestone completed.
we're now on 5 actual points to spend. This is 25 to get. Alright, catch you in a few. So... Dirty Wilderness. Cave Complexity 3 though, that's going to be annoying, however, fortunately, we're actually a gunner, so there's nothing for easy to do. I will start without him. Worst thing that happens is he dies and I have to go, like, revive him, which won't be difficult, so... Like, I've got the revive perk maxed out, which is a really good one to take. Because something you should also check out is if you're thinking of getting a particular perk, some perks, when fully upgraded, have an extra bonus. Like, if you've ever been revived by Bosco, he has like an AoE thing where any aliens next to you, when you get revived, actually start running away. That's what the fully upgraded revive perk has as well. It's a lot smaller than Bosco's radius, but it's still really good.
If we die, I love you.
Save it quite a lot as
Come
well.
on. Throw some balls.
So if someone's just surrounded by creatures, just jump in, revive, and then they all just start fleeing, just running away like crazy. Oh, hello. Where's the weak points? There it is. Okay. Oh god, what? Oh, thanks! Son of a... Right, is there any health anywhere? Oh, there's no health! Fuck. So, the actual base landed on top of me. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, he's actually alright. Where is he? I actually don't know where he is. You can see me though. Huh. Well, that's the first. I've never had the base land on me. Oh, there he is. He's actually still there. Yeah, because I thought, right, let's actually kill some of these enemies and we'll see where the base is going to land. I didn't think to look up. Because usually when you actually get these kind of missions, especially on like Cave Complexity 3, it'll land like off in the distance over there, which is where I was expecting it to go. Nope. I mean, I could actually just restart this. However, just looking at this mission, there's a quark there, on this whole ledge over there. There's some more over there. There's Distrium, which is our secondary objective, right there. That can be a real bitch to find sometimes. You forget you can't actually zoom out, can you? There's Nitra there, there's more quark over there, more Distrium there. This is actually a good layout. It's just he said he'd be right back in 5 minutes, so I don't know how long we'll be sitting here for. So So we'll wait a little bit and see if we actually need to restart. But honestly, we actually have a good level here, so... If I had the base landed on me, I could be like halfway through the Quark by now, but oh well. Seriously, these guns are actually going to run out of ammo at this rate. What is it shooting at? It's literally like a Praetorian right there, and it's like, nah. Shoot this this drop pod. Alright. Something's setting that off. Or do they just go off all the time? I don't actually know. Come on. Come on, Vuka, where are you? Like, should I wait? Or reset? I just don't know. Seriously, this is how these guns run out. This has just been shooting non-stop at nothing. The thing is the engineer turrets do this as well, and it's really annoying. If there's something like off in the distance that is an enemy, but there's walls in front of it, they just start shooting the wall. They really need to repair that. Oh, I don't like just sitting here doing nothing. I really don't, but at the same time, it's actually a very good level we got here, so I don't want to ruin it. You know what would be nice? If when the base was going to land, you actually got like an alert zone saying like, this is where the base is going to land, don't stand here. Kind of like when you've got a supply drop, for example. It actually tells you there's a supply drop landing here, stand back. There's nothing here that tells you where the base is going to land, you just have to deal with it.
Scanners have picked up a massive deposit of a Quark.
Thank you, there we go. Yeah, Vuka, the base landed on me, so I didn't manage to dodge that. It's kind of heavy as well, so it just insta-killed me.
Search for a blue shimmering light.
Alright.
Get it done, team.
Okay, this is nice and easy to do. So, what I tend to do when I'm doing these kind of missions is just chuck the Quark back to the base. Because when there's actually an attack wave coming in, one thing that's really easy to do is, well, you just pick up all the stuff that's next to the base. Like, for example, a swarm right now. Like, I've got a few seconds to mine this, and then I need to get back to the base to defend it.
Back's full. Can't carry anymore.
However, I've already chucked the Quark over here, although I think it's actually been stored already, but... You see what I mean? That's the safe way to do it. Another thing I can actually do here... I'm not shooting at anything. Check out some of these zip lines for places I'm going to go and actually have a chance. Part of the reason why you need to defend the base is because if the turrets actually just run out of actual shots, then that's essentially your time limit for these kind of missions. Which is why they can get quite difficult if one of them, which has now disappeared because it's run out of ammo, has just been shooting the wall. I've actually got a moment. I think that's the wave over. Like, the early waves are actually pretty quick.
Supplies are on the way.
Get as much of that as I can. But yeah, just find stuff, chuck it back at the base, and then job done, basically. You can go pick it up later. So in the moments where you're not actually shooting anything, you can easily just like walk just out next to the base, pick something up, and then just store it.
We're actually doing all right so far. Lighting up.
Alright, let's go find those zipline targets I actually fired at. Actually telling that.
Nicely done, team. You just secured yourself a nice bonus.
I mean, secondary objective completed already, but I mean it's right there. Why would you not? Let's go into those ones.
Explosive spikes.
Yeah, how'd you like that?
I needed that. I'm gonna kill you all. Explosive.
He's already put a supply drop down, so just one of these. Ow! What's a fucking Praetorian there, isn't there? Not smart. Right, because I'm actually going to mine it from this side. It's actually going to be a lot easier. Got a little platform to stand on now, rather than just falling down to my death. There we go. Alright. Now if I go along here, there's actually one right here. Like he just gave up and was like, done. Oh, it's already been mined, okay. You beat me to it. This guy and his fast mining. Okay, now he's done that one. I don't think anyone's done those ones over there.
Everyone, can I get some attention?
At what? Down there. Okay, right, let's get this one. More Distrium. Nice. Put that... No, don't drop it down there. Right. Put that here for now. There's actually like some gold and stuff over here, so what I'm going to do is... It's actually too far away, damn it. I was going to zipline it so I can just carry the bark back later.
The time is up, creep!
Did you chuck it already? I think you did, okay.
Down the hatch!
Still got room for more. Make every bullet count!
We have someone else here with us. Where did that gold go? There it is.
Lighting!
Damn. Yeah, this guy can actually collect the rest of that Distrium, so I'm actually full of space here. Thank you. Let's see how much this I can mine before another wave starts. See how fast Vuka can mine compared to how I'm actually doing the regular mining speed? Noticeable.
Attack! Why can't carry it?
Old fault.
The time is up, creep!
Have to come back for that. Now, if you've played Payday before, you know how easy it is to actually move around the lighter bags of cash. You basically just kind of jump and
I
like,
think we
throw
actually
it.
have a chance to make it out alive.
It's basically how you move around these chunks of minerals. Might as well just do
The
this
swarm
now.
is upon you.
So of course I was expecting that to happen. It's been a while since the last one.
Wonder what slot the 7th can
Hey, just jump in front of my gun and do it.
That's all you got, you slippery shit!
Let's go. Okay, we're gonna go need to get some ammo soon. There's also still a whole load of gold over there that I haven't actually managed a chance to pick up yet.
Here, have a bullet in
And we're basically done now, and we only need like...
There's guys from here.
That's our last piece of the clock. We can actually just end the mission now if we want to. There's still a load of resources around we still haven't got yet. I think that's basically the wave done.
Confirmed scan. Glyphid Dreadnought on intercept
Oh
course.
no,
Get ready,
really?
team.
So on those kill missions you have to go kill dreadnoughts. Now one has just shown up.
We've got a dreadnought!
Bloody hell,
This doesn't happen very often, and it's also really fucking annoying. Alright, it's kind of my job to go fix this, so... Okay, hello. Where did he go? He just kind of...
I'm totally loaded. Got no ammo.
don't shoot me!
Sorry.
That's it.
Come on, come fight
I
me.
know the way!
Really can't see him
With
very
my
well down
aim!
there.
Godly!
Should have really good opportunity to get him.
I need help! War never die.
There you go.
Cliff it, Dreadnought! Line is up!
So what we need to do when there's multiple people is whoever it's chasing just runs away. And then everyone else can just shoot it. Like, it's chasing me now. Oh no, the horror.
Cliff it, Dreadnought! Trigger discipline well! Watch out!
Okay, now he's turned around and I just emptied the clip into his ass. There we go. Job done. Right, I really need some ammo right now. Also, I keep accidentally shooting people with the gunner. Like, that's a bad habit. Because the thing is it's kind of odd. Like, when you start firing this weapon, it starts by firing very inaccurately.
We're rich!
Was I kind of expected to go the other way around, to be honest? Oh, God. Damn it! My bad. Ooh. I'm actually gonna... Did it just fall down here again? It did, didn't it? Would you fuck off over there? Right. My step up. Don't.
Well done, you got them all.
Don't.
Hit the launch controls to return the minehead.
There.
We'll send in the escape pod.
Use those as a steps, any nitro. Come on. There we go. There, would you... No, no, no. Fuck.
Look there!
Can I chuck it up
I
there?
ordered a resupply! Lighting up!
Credits has been withdrawn. Supply drop is inbound.
In fact, if somebody was actually standing there, they could actually catch it from me. You know what? Is there actually a cheaper way of doing this? Yes, there is. There we go. You know what? Fuck you. Where? There. Fuck you. Seriously. Making it difficult for me.
My bag is...
Resupply
Here we go!
Right, and now we escape with
Stand
this.
back, supply pod inbound.
I don't actually know how much you actually get, like, per extra.
Attention!
But hey, we're nearly done. There's also loads of nitro around, which gets you something.
I'll
Resupply
bet your
arrived!
breakfast is fine.
Right, what is actually still left around?
Look over
I call it
here.
distrum, even though it's supposedly distrum.
So long, suckers!
It's actually going to be worth a bit. We landed roughly in the centre, so I can probably get most of this.
There's more over here!
Unfortunately, you don't actually, like, lose grip if you actually move aside. Like the stuff it was attached to, so that's good. I haven't even been on the upper levels yet, so honestly I can't tell what's what.
See you later!
We should actually be going soon, though.
That guy's
Let's
missing
see.
the bill. He really has a cozy
Been
job.
over there.
Resupply ordered!
Roger that. Supplies are coming.
Is that a supply drop? Alright. Let's get some more stuff back from
Guys!
this.
Incoming. Smoke him if you got him.
Getting more ammo! Line
This is the
up.
thing, someone's mining
Supplies
something.
here.
What have we still got to get?
Lights up!
Let's say, where did that come from?
Let's clear them out!
It's 1, 2. I don't think there's more stuff to actually get. I'm ready to go.
Watch the fire, boys!
Safe.
Baker
See something glowing yellow when I shoot at it. Right, where's the button? Where's the button? Go, go, go.
Minehead returning. Escape can inbound. Expect heavy resistance until it can take you out.
Off it goes. Wow, we've actually got a lot of stuff here.
Eat lead!
Come here. Right. Oh.
Let there be light!
Right, where are we leaving? That's what I need to know.
Lighting
Probably
up!
just zipline us to it.
Out of ammo! Getting supplies!
Okay.
Flares up!
Honestly, yeah, the driller needs to be using his flamethrower on these little things because they just
Think you can kill
not
me?
only they kind of
Well,
like
think
chip
again.
you down to low health, they just drain your ammo so much. Can't really like do with just meleeing all of them. Discord would be nice. I'll give you the Discord link to my Discord after this if you want.
Ready to blow!
If I can remember how to do it. I think there's a link you can send someone and they can just join your Discord.
Grabbing it.
Wait 4 seconds.
Drop pod en route. Hang in there.
Die, creep!
There it is.
By the marker point. Line is
Right
up.
there. Also, you want to add me on Discord, it's Scarbeus #2444.
Drop pod has arrived.
It's easy to add someone if they're actually friends with them.
team.
Shoot them, not me. Let there
Come
be
on,
light.
we have to
And
leave
we're out of here.
Minutes.
Depositing minerals.
Oh, he's got some extra stuff. Nice.
Rock and stone! Rock and
Rock and
Alright,
stone,
right
brother.
Retrieving escape pod.
Okay, let's see if I can actually remember how to add someone on Discord. In Twitch menu. You get less gold for a live player, so even if somebody dies, you'd actually get more gold from it. Oh, you mean, yeah, because you were alive for the entire mission. Okay.
Good job. You're making good
I'll have to double
progress
check
on
that then. I don't know if it counts as you being dead until you actually run out on Iron Will. You see if it actually fall on the ground. Right, okay, let's add you to Discord.
Rock and stone.
If I can remember. Oh. If you add me to friends, then I can just right click on you, then add you that way. It's a lot easier to do it that way. Give me a minute. I suppose just when you can click on it, it just gives you a link to how to add people to your channel. You just give them the link, then they click on it and it counts as adding them. Now, honestly, I can't remember how you do it. I don't use, like, Discord that much for this sort of stuff. So yeah, if you just add me to Discord, then I'll just right click on you in friends list and add you to channel. That's just a very easy way to do it. It's the thing that usually I have an admin sat in chat who just adds all the people for me, so I don't really need to remember how to do this. And you've not added me to friends yet either. Invalid. That's the thing, I already have the Discord like server right here, but invite people from friends, or okay, how about there you go. There's the link. I found it. Go away, Discord. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay, right. Next mission. Launch solo mission. Okay, right. So I have to do this by myself, but it shouldn't take me too long because it's just a mining mission. So, watch, I'll have to disband the team for now. Don't worry, you'll get me back in a few minutes. I think I'll try and rush this one, seeing as I have to do it by myself. Kind of unfair to make people like sit around and wait. So it is. Oh, just launch solo mission. Oh, so it's actually just not on there. Okay then. I was expecting it to just show me which one's gonna like pick on there. my chair around. Oof. Keep looking at the camera and notice I've kind of like slid off the like one side. Oh, you could play with me in the solo mission. Huh. That is weird. Oh, right, okay, sorry about that. Okay, extract Morkite and Holomite. Right, as far as I'm concerned,
Sending your deep to be on your guard. Scanners
as soon as I've done the main mission, I'm just going to leave, so...
further down. Bring it back, boys.
Will you be able to join on me then, if that's a bug that actually exists? Can you actually just join on me right now?
Go! Get to work! Down the hatch!
Let's just rush this as fast as we can. I don't like that, he's like creating a ledge. Oh, yeah. Ah, you can't join. Okay, fair enough. Just doing this to make sure the actual gold falls down far enough so I can pick it up.
I'm wondering if fighting bugs and moving dirt is the best way to make a living.
Alright, where are we going? This way somewhere. Is there anywhere we haven't been yet? Actually, we haven't been on this upper part yet. I'll double check this. Because you never know, there could be a huge stack of Holomite over here. Wouldn't surprise me. Probably just wasted the zipline, but there's nothing up here. Anyways, feel free to join me on Discord. We can also chat while I'm doing this. One thing I do like about this level is just how quick you can get through everything.
Molly! Deposit time!
Nope, steady on. See, Molly can get so pushy sometimes. Alright.
Down the hatch!
Somebody's waiting for me. There's one let's set of Holomite. Next. This way. Ooh, Eno Pearl.
Explosives, flying!
I have to do that, but I'm trying to rush this a bit.
Where is that damn mule?
And more Holomite. Yes. Get this done faster than I think. See, that's what I was kind of hoping to get, just some extra resources to come with this, because of course all the XP we get from this is actually a complete waste, so... Not exactly going to level up when we're max level, are we? Okay, 11 out of 25. And of course, no more kite yet. It's kind of annoying. I wish I had a scout with me. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, right. I'll just like light up the entire area one go. There's some gold there. Right. Bosco, do your job.
Find it. Come here. Oh yeah.
It's the Eno Pearl, isn't it? Just kind of look for some shimmers that I can see anywhere. Got got no flares right now. Wait, when you said you can't join, did you mean Discord or the game? I assume you meant the game. Damn it. Give me that. It's like sat there. Well, we got some of it. Something. I know, you might think, why did you waste grenades on it? Because it's gold. I don't use my grenades for much else, surprisingly enough. The way on is back up there, okay. Well, that's what I'm looking for. There. Oh no, the link I sent you was for the my private Discord. Like, I know what you mean, there isn't an official Discord channel for this game, but not actually on it. Catch all of this. Oh yeah, you can't post links in chat, because you have to be a mod to do that. So what annoys me is even if there's like a little bit right there that's not come down, that's still like a chunk that I could actually need. Get 30 for that. Right, as for this...
Ready to blow!
Alright. Lets me get it a little bit faster. Well, we've got plenty of gold so far, so it's a lot of credits we're going to get from this mission at least. Where's the way out? I mean, I can easily mine to somewhere else. Oh, there it is. Oops.
Here I come.
I think that's it, Hound. One zipline left, okay. At some point soon, we need to actually get a supply drop just for the zip lines. There it is.
Swarm on a direct intercept course. Get ready.
I know, I just thought, hey, this will speed up like the time a little bit, won't it? Get over here. Get over here. I keep seeing that Enor Pearl in the distance and thinking it's Morkite. How bad do I need this stuff?
Contact! Lock and load!
Getting some Magnite from this, that's always nice. However, this isn't exactly a great place to fight anything, like in a small little tunnel. Bosco, do your job in here. That's one good thing about having Bosco, is getting rid of all those little ones is so easy. He just does it really quick. Because he doesn't do much damage, but that's a point. It's actually not that long until the Bosco upgrades come out, isn't it? I think it's the next patch after the gun update is they have the Bosco improvement thing. Really? Really?
I'm out!
Come on. Morkite here. Something. There we go. That's Morkite. Okay, well, it's something we need at least. Also, ow, my health. Those spitters do a lot of damage.
The wave is almost over.
Come on.
What's left?
Keep it going. Keep it going. No, I'm dead. I'll say that. Possibly get it back in a second. things as possible dead when I get back to life. Thank you. Oh god, this fucking tunnel, seriously. Okay, of course you got limited revives when you're with Bosco, but it should be fine. It's a bit of a shitty situation anyway. Honestly, I think a lot of classes basically have that same mechanic. Oh, fucking brilliant. Alright. We don't have enough nitro, you fucking kidding me? Ow. See, this is why I wish you also could, like, just switch on the thing that tells you how many resources you have all the time. I was basically... Fuck you!
Ow!
What the fuck did you do that for? He literally just pushed me off the edge. Oscar, you asshole! Well, go on, pick me up then. You literally just flew into me and pushed me off the edge. Cheeky little
Saved by a
shit.
machine, how humiliating.
Right, well,
Look there!
do your job then. Son of a bitch, Bosco. Son of a bitch.
Help me with the minerals here.
Mox is a glyphid spy. It would not surprise me.
This one's for Carl.
Really wouldn't. Is that it? Is that all that's there? So much we're trying to do this quickly now. Well, what we need is nitra, and I don't see any lying around. Let's grab some health and have a look at where we are on the map. Right, catch you later, Vuka.
Ew. Never felt better.
Right, where are we? Actually, a number of different ways we can go. I'll tell you what, let's actually just go for the closest one this way. So this is what I mean, that there's chunks of Morkite over there and I can't get to them. I could, it would take fucking ages. See, if I hadn't been pushed off the edge, I could have easily mined all of those. But no. Thanks, Bosco. He is one hell of a jackass sometimes. On the flip side, you're supposed to do this mission solo. This mission solo. So at least I'm technically doing it properly, even though it's going to take me a lot longer. Right, where's this taken us? Kind of done a loop round backwards, and now we're actually
Help me with the minerals
underneath
here.
the area where we were before, so more stuff to mine. Seriously, that Bosco thing is really annoying me. There's probably about, like, what, 10 Morkite up there that's just sort of in chunks and I can't get to. Oh, Molly. Plus, I don't really need her right now. Let's have a look whereabouts we're going to be in a minute. I'm curious where this actually pops out, actually. Also regen some flares just by going through thin tunnels, so I don't actually need them. Actually get a bit larger like that, then need them. Right, okay, this is what I need. This is what I need. I think we've actually come across that much nitro. Well, Molly will be here eventually, right? Right, how much have we got? Okay, now we have enough for actual... Oh!
Oopsie doopsie. I ordered a resupply.
I'm gonna call it right now.
Supply pod launched. Better stand back.
Come on.
Time to restock.
I'm actually gonna get us back to 100%, which means using 2 of these.
Getting more ammo. This is thirsty work.
Right. Okay. So now we've gone all the way around up to there. That place is all on my map. I've not been up there. Or have I? Either way, we need to go down from here, so...
It can't reach that far!
Oh! Oh! Nailed it. There we go. Well, it's close though.
Right
7.
here. Right now. Depositing minerals.
That's when douche nozzle knocked me off the edge. Alright. So now we need to go... Ah, there we go. There's some more. Some more Morkite.
Mine it.
That's what we needed. That's everything. The 22. We're actually still really low on actual quantity here. I tell you what, I think what I might do, next time I get sent to one of these missions where it's a solo mission, if it's collect Morkite, I'm actually going to take the drink of you gain 20% more Morkite when you mine. Because god damn it, it'd be worth it. Took myself a huge amount of time. Alright. Another wave coming, so
Where
get
is
over
that
here.
damn mule?
Incoming.
On the plus side, we're no longer in a tunnel, so... space.
I'm not scared of you!
We can also use Bosco to our advantage, the fact that he's invulnerable and has infinite ammo. So if I want to, I can actually just run away from everything permanently. He will eventually kill it. We do have silly amounts of ammo, so that's also a good thing.
Suck on this, you freak of nature!
Now, I don't know how much you're missing out on. Fine. I also kind of find it annoying that Bosco does actually damage you. I think you could be a bit more careful, but well.
Making a deposit!
Almost on 200. Don't bother with the loot bugs, we just get moving. We're near actually done though. This wave, that is.
Hostiles are backing down. Finish them.
White's on it!
Oh, there's some more. Okay, alright.
Give me some light right here. Bosco,
go.
find it! Molly, over here!
What is that? I thought that was a resource then. Oh well. Still another chunk up there. This is part of the reason why we're actually just missing out on stuff. Good job, Bosco. I need to remind you. Seriously, I get the feeling that as soon as I press the map button, it just summons something to kill me. Ooh, I see that.
Go fetch!
I mean, on the ceiling of all places, really? Really?
Alien scum!
Damn it. 8. Something. Okay, where do we go from here? We literally just double back and go the other way. However, I want to grab some help. Okay, there's some right here. Right, where was it? It is there. Okay. Okay, which direction do we go in? Left. Oh, drillers have an easy day doing this. Right. That's his health right there, but you know, hindsight's 20/20. That wind is strong. I'm glad that it doesn't actually matter that much that's in a sideways cavern. Right. All you need to do is just give me a huge chunk of this stuff. That's all you need to do. Is this a dead end? Oh. Ah. That's awkward. Oh. Well, ask and he shall provide. There we go. Yep, there we go. That's what we needed. Oh, and there's some hiding behind there as well. Nice.
Molly!
That isn't actually going to give us everything we need, of course, but it's something. Which puts a huge dent in what we actually wanted.
Wonder what slop they're serving in the canteen tonight.
Okay. Get as much of this as we can. I don't know if we're going to need another supply drop, but honestly, we're going to need a lot of zip lines, I think. Blue. Oh god, really? Right, what's the best way to get through this? Actually, this side, isn't it? Probably save on the satchel charges. Well, this is just sand.
You want some more?
More resources, that's magnite, that's good. Yeah, they blow up my magnite, damn it. Right. Ooh, would you look at that? Well, we've definitely completed the secondary objective, I'll say that much.
Come and get me, you disgusting bug!
Got some stairs for myself, and get over here now.
Time, old lady! What's my old man? Help me mind.
Bosco, do that. Save me some time. Nom 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 nom, delicious. That's what we wanted.
Secondary objective completed. Make it home to collect your bonus.
It's not the best mine. He usually leaves bits around, so it's always worth checking.
Big swarm detected.
There's an Eno pearl.
Bring it back on!
There's even more Morkite. That should be the last we need. Let's get this before the actual thing starts. There we go. Where did it go?
Combat positions. The swarm is here.
Where did it go? Where did my Enoch bell go? Where did it go? Seriously, where did it go? I literally just fell down exactly where I... Right.
I got the deposit. One down.
Bosco. It rolls away. I want to try and move away from this spot if I can. Oh, hello!
Let's show them some pain.
Right, there's actually some side area here. Kind of missed out on. Hang on, what's that? I just see gold. You know what, Bosco?
Go! Get
Get
to
me some of
work.
that while we're doing stuff down here.
Ass over here and hurry, please.
You're almost through the wave, team. Go, go!
Don't waste my ammunition.
Saving some time here. I know it means I have to do all the shooting, but
Go fetch.
that's all good. Did you have to put it there? I can't see shit. Should have a good look at this place. We came in there. Yes, oh god. Seriously, I'm telling you, every time I press the map button, it just summons one of those things. Where is it? I think it's about here. Yeah, I actually want to take this side route. See what we can find down here.
Die like your
Nice.
mother dead. Donkey time.
Seriously, I do think they need to actually redo the voices in this game. I don't think they've actually picked some good voice actors for it. The question is though, is this everything we need? It is.
Objective complete. Nicely done. Return button on the mule has been
Right,
activated.
this is the last room I'm going to check, but I am going to check the room. Some more stuff. Okay. Right, and just the gold. In fact, I'll tell you what.
Bosco, mine
that.
it.
If I start one end, I'll start the other, and I'll speed things up. Okay, once I've actually finished exploring this room, I'm just gonna leave, I think. Right. Should I? I mean, there's literally like an area like right there. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. But it caused me enough pain.
Drop pod is en route.
Oh, fine. Right, it's gonna spawn all at the other end of the map and probably try and make me fail the mission. Plus side, there's a lot of open space to go through. Where's it gonna go? Okay,
Drop pod
there.
has arrived. Retrieving the mule.
This is a very long way.
Follow the mule.
Drop pod
The mule
departing
might
in
actually know
T-minus
somewhere to
5
go
minutes.
through areas I haven't explored yet, so I'm just gonna have to get running. See, this is why I'm hoping to get the like the sprint speed perk with all of the time and things I'm doing here. just to help me with this section.
Fall back to the drop. That will teach you!
Of course, I literally just jumped up here, didn't I? Oh, come on! Come on! Get off my face! Oh, goddamn.
Drop pod departing
Is
in
that
T-minus
grabber?
4 minutes.
Here, a grabber through there. It's gonna be really awkward if it gets me. I mean, it's probably gonna send me in the right direction, but still. Imagine if it didn't. Oh god.
Go, go, go! Drop pod isn't waiting
Come on.
forever!
Ugh.
Yeah!
Thank you.
Boom, baby!
Right. Just keeping up is going to be my main issue here. Fuck. Saying that is actually just over there, isn't it? Please tell me it's just over there. 25 meters away, we're fine. There it is. Who decides where these things go?
3 minutes.
Who? Seriously. And we are done.
The mule has docked, initiating launch sequence.
Jesus Christ. Finally.
Good work. We're pulling it back. Congratulations, Miner. You have fulfilled your duties to Deep Rock Galactic, and you are free to retire when you wish it. Be proud. Very few dwarves live long enough to experience this.
Alright, gonna retirement. So let's go do it. I'm gonna guess you do it here? No? So where do I actually go to unlock... Well, I've unlocked it. Where do I actually go to do it, though? Is it where I showed you at the beginning? This is a bit weird. It's like, you've unlocked, like, retirement. It's like, so where do I go? I'm gonna guess it's the Memorial Hall.
The Memorial Hall is where we honor the fallen. Feel free to walk around and pay your respects.
And I'm based on zero information here. I mean, this is the first time I've done it, but... I guess not. Okay, so... where do I go to actually retire? It's not on the assignment board. That was the first thing I looked at. Mission terminal... no. Will be the vanity shot, will it? Upgrade gear. Tyler the Gunner wants to unlock the extra perk slot. That's what I'm hoping to do. It's not there. Would it be nice if it said, like, where to do it? I'd love it if it actually helped me with that. Milestones. Perks. Select character? Okay, you can do it here, right. So, in recognition of all your hard work, you've earned the right to retire. Very few dwarves make it this far. Retiring a character will reset it to level 1. You will lose all progress on weapons and upgrades. You will keep all progress on perks, credits, crafting materials, and vanity items. Benefits of retiring. +1 bonus perk slot. +1 player rank. Increased by leveling character again. Retirement costs. This is a good thing we actually saved up for this. 20,000, which we have. 150 Magnite, 150 Bismuth, 150 Umanite. Okay, well.
Pleasure working with you all. I bid you a fond farewell.
Retirement granted. There we go.
You have contributed to the wealth of Deep Rock Galactic, and management salutes you. Be sure to clean your
locker when
Must
you leave.
remember to get my gear upgraded.
Thing is, I didn't actually find it straight away because I never used this terminal at all.
Galactic, miner, and welcome on board. Settle in and get your bearings, then proceed to the mission selection terminal and select your first mission. We're looking forward to seeing you in action.
Yeah, because the thing is, I never use that. I always go on here, and then when I'm always upgrading gear, then I like switch between characters like that. So first things first, for the first slot here, faster sprinting. It's just useful to have, and considering how much I actually sprint, it's actually worth it. Now I'm back to the whole situation of I can't really afford much of this. However, having seen just how expensive it is to actually retire someone,